You see, you are the type of men. The type of women that will trap men into having children with them. What I greet you, Bernard Mona. So whilst you are not really ready to have a child. I was greeting him. Because the comment, the discussion I'm having with you, that you saw that I have left my condom on, and you didn't even remind me that if it's not on, it's not in. If it's not on, it shouldn't be in.
Well, you are in already.
I also know the time.
You can actually pull out.
Yeah, the pull out that you are used to, I'm not used to it, because the sweetest moment of a man is the weakest moment. At that moment where I lose concentration. So as for this time, I see my head on TV. No, you can't say I look ugly. You know you can't say that.
No, you are not looking ugly. So
no, if you,
I won't even say that.
No, you can't say.
That would be a lie.
As for lies, we have been living with lies. That is why Mzbel lied. So we are living with lies. So lies are part of us.
Let's address your outfit first, and then we go into our training.
Well, my outfit without my hat is still me, George Trot in the seats. Those of you who say I've gone for juju, so the things I see are in my hat, see it happening without the hat. But I will wear it later, because otherwise the shrine makers will be angry. I work with the shrine. But let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my suit, my tie, and my shoes are coming from Mr. Young, and my socks is coming from my wife. And
does your wife sell socks?
Yeah, any socks she sees that is nice, she buys for me. And my shades too are for my wife. My wife bought the shades for me.
All the one that you used to fold.
They are there, but my wife bought this one for me because this is actually it's more expensive than my 900. You know the one I fold is $900.
Okay, and this one is
this one, my wife bought it. I don't know the price.
Okay.
Actually, when your wife buys things for you, it's better you don't know the price. But when you know the price, you can have running stomach. It's better, you know. So I leave it.
Have running stomach?
Because when you know that your wife spends such an amount of money on you, there are times that it makes you feel like, hey, you are small me. I greet you all the women and every women.
You have brought issues.
Me.
Don't give him the hat. He's not wearing the hat today.
No, I have to wear it.
No, he's not wearing the hat today. Today he's going on air without his hat.
You see, can people say what? Is it artistic impression or rastistic? What is the word? Tell me, what is the word?
I haven't even heard what you said.
Unfortunately for us, he said artistic. Okay. You know why Gabby gave me the hat? Because of the ginger.
So my director is giving you a hat for ginger.
She gave that to me and said, oh, I didn't buy. Mary, my Jesus are.
My director will never say that.
I'm talking about Gabby. I don't know about your director.
She's my director.
You are trying to say she's your director. I'm talking about Gabby. A Koblasi, I greet you. You see, last week you promised you were buying one for a Koblasi. You remember?
No, I didn't promise.
I said I was going to pour some. I was going to pour some in a handkerchief for a tissue. And you said, no, don't do that. I'll buy one for my boss. Did you buy?
You didn't give it to me.
Did you buy?
I didn't see you holding them.
No, I don't. Me. You didn't see me holding them.
I didn't see you.
No, I know. I know you lose sight when we go downstairs. I mean, that one I know. I apologize on her behalf. Viewers, I apologize on her behalf because she lose vision when we go downstairs. But thanks be to God. Say what who's a ginger or yenti? Who?
Say you have a crowd of the check.
What's it? Menya papa no.
Oh, okay. A room is so the other check.
Me menya papa no.
Anyway, you better talk.
Mencha me. Wait, boy, be crab get boy no for us crab. Get na for food but because obi see opel. Na am kan say why not say no, it's not true. You see na say mo girls no slave queens don't share fake rings. Any ebo obi din say say ani pa na share e we TV so fake. No correct. Was it? Now who names a girl that was? Now see your sharing. Our TV so. So, or catch this some time ago, interview so no, I didn't by force. Oh, wakache KSM, wakache because Santana, wakache Gogoza. But see, I got to talk about it, sir. Oh, my God, quality. Ah, Freddy Gaskia, I don't find it trouble. They say they are more single like big girls in town than Ashanti girls. Is it true? You don't know about that?
I haven't done this.
No, somebody just wrote it on my page that there are more girls in town who have no people to marry them. than Ashanti girls.
I haven't done anything.
And as for Ghana girls, nobody is ready to marry them.
Really?
Yes.
And what's the reason for that?
But that's the person's opinion.
But what's your opinion?
My opinion is that if you are not beautiful, nobody will marry you.
So yours is all about beauty.
Hey! It is better for you to be beautiful and not educated than to be educated and ugly as a woman. That's why sitting down. If you can't read and write with this body, share. People will call to, you know, Efiashwa, not the original.
Which one?
The duplicate.
Who is the duplicate? The dark one, the dark one. Is it the dark?
The one who has more bat than Efiashwa, the original.
Okay, I think I've seen her.
She was. I don't know her color, but that's what I see.
All right.
You know her. That lady. She has things that men will see, but usually you see when she pass. There are people that when they are coming, you don't see until they pass. There are people that when there are women that when you are driving and you see them coming, you want to give them lift, but usually you can't blow your horn. You want them to pass, then you check the mirror and do papa.
So when you see her face,
I didn't say about her, but I just had a. Have you seen Pamela before? If Pamela is coming, is going. If Pamela is going in front of you, you will never blow your horn to call her. But when she's coming, you will definitely wait. Hi, hey lady. Like Getty. You give Getty lift when you see her coming. But when she has passed, hey, no fine my home. So you see, it's better for you to be more beautiful than to be educated. Your beauty is what will attract. So when there are more people who they say that more girls who are more single and nobody wants them than Ashanti girls. That's what the person wrote. That's her opinion. And they say as for Ghana girls, they are wallowing in singleness. I understand all those ones.
Why do you understand it?
Because if look, when you ask men, original men don't look for women with flesh, with bones. They look for women with flesh.
They don't want bones.
No. You see, when you marry people like you who already have bones, when we don't even feed you, nobody knows. But imagine you marry the lady, the girl who does what's the name of that girl? On TV Africa, there's a girl who does this. She's a gossip shrine. She's GSM. That's how they call her. She's a gossip shrine. If you marry somebody like her, you can feed her for the rest of your life. Nothing will happen. People will think you are poor. And if I want to mention her tribe, a Koblasi will be angry. But like I'll tell people where she's coming from.
Don't say it.
So there are some tribes that when you're marrying them, you can relax because their body can let the town know that who they are the part of you.
What tribes are those?
You say.
What tribes? Mention
you
the
say.
Tribes. Mention the tribes.
I greet you, Mrs. Selassie Metal. Welcome to the class of married women. So, to today's issue.
So you mention the tribes.
Jose, me. Like last week I mentioned Gans and Ewes, and all Ashantis are on me. That God punished me. Yeah, they so me do. Now me, my husband me do coming. Me do come. That's not my come. My children have also try again. Me dey no. Me, George Luto. Now me dey wo. And dia would work.
Anyway,
so there are so many traditions going on.
Let's start off with the Mzbel issue.
You see, today I'm just going to say that this Mzbel issue, this Tracey issue, and everything, the ginger is here. Please don't forget that it is here. You can stretch your hand on set wherever you are at home and look at the miracle coming. I am just going to pour this ginger in your palm like this. Are you watching me on TV? Watching me? I've poured it now. Watch it. You see. You feel it? The Lord is doing the miracle business. I didn't bring you a fear cocoa. Do you know why? A fear cocoa is not an ice chicken. We only kill it and put ice cubes on it and bring it to you. Today I delayed.
That's why you didn't.
So next week I'll bring you the fear cocoa. But if you want it delivered to your house every Saturday, we'll bring it to wherever you are.
Is it free delivery?
Yeah, we do free delivery only on Saturdays.
Okay. All right.
So just call me and I'll bring you a fake call
So
for
put
you.
your number out there, please.
I'll bring you free a fake call. Understand?
No, but they'll pay for the fake call, but delivery is free.
The delivery is free wherever you are within a crime time. What's it? Do something. Look at it. Have you drunk Ujina before? One juice. It's the best medicine for curing fever. There are times that you look like you are caring, but people say when people look beautiful like this, they are not caring at all. They are lazy at home. Do you cook?
No, I don't.
Do you wash?
No, I don't.
It's because you are married to a rich man. Because if you are married to a poor man, you do your nails like this. Who will wash for you? You see, you just told me drink water as if you are so caring.
If I didn't care, I'll let you drink.
That is burning me. I'm trying to call you right back.
Drink more water.
Hey, what's right? Many if you so. See, my eyes are dripping water. What's it? Yes, you are going to be advert. Those days, you are going to be advert. You didn't be your uncle to that. Gaga, hey, stop, cats. Too great to the buy. 24 one who's right. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can't you be go the lines, drink that thing, and say what you're supposed to say? Tell me and do have to create enough. You're okay in here going somewhere. Wow. Yeah, they didn't need a drunkard to do the other. I go for it, I agree to. The only drunkard who doesn't drink a you don't go for it. Every woman in the whole world, he has had sexual intercourse with them before. If it takes him to court, I'll prove it.
Every woman in the world.
Every tribe and every racial background in the whole world, go for it, has had sexual intercourse.
He has picked everyone.
The whole world. This is a country I am from by. And all the women go for it use are people with body. I'm telling you. And so when people say that there is power in drinking, I say no. Go for it doesn't drink, but he's sexually active. And the reason is because the ginger. He just this thing you see eating with cocoa. The last time I was shocked, I'm sitting there and say, ginger and I'm good respect also media. I just say, because you know, people like you, to manage people like you, it's not just financially. I believe you are saying it's not just financially. You know another Sawabi. You don't know another Sawabi. You don't know him. Hey, then you are far from the celebrities. You don't know him. But you know Kokoza.
Yes, I know.
You know Kokoza very well.
Yes.
So when you see two people like that, and you see your city, you will see whose wife is not enjoying. So trendy issues. What did you say? So you see, Mzbel Gloria, Tracey.
No, we are talking about Mzbel being arrested.
Yeah, we are saying what brought all these issues. Mzbel was alleged to have said that Stacey Martin was HIV positive, and she had information from Niger Gazy. Who is Niger Gazy to Mzbel? You see, there are a lot of silly things, and I use the word silly things because silly is not an insult, it's a behavior. People can use the word pig in place of silly, if you check the definition very well, because the attitude of the pig is the attitude that it acts that sort of silly attitude that you can buy for it, but the best place they swim is the mud. So when you don't understand them in the mud, you think they are disrespectful to you because you bath for them, put them a nice cologne, and they are gone into the mud. You see, if you are working or having any form of relation, whether it's platonic or you are within the 5 women in the life of a man, whoever you are, be careful when people share issues with you. Even in marriage, there's something called spousal secret. So you cannot divulge any information your husband has shared with you on the oath of secrecy and privacy. So if even it's true that Niger Gazy in his practice, God used him to cure anybody with any type of sickness. It could be anybody. And within his platonic or sexual relationship or girlfriend relationship or side chick relationship with God, Mzbel has not married before, and nobody's ready to marry her now until she changes. You see, so if
changes from what to what?
From what she is now.
How is she?
She's trying. This is what she was from the beginning. She said now she's trying to change. That's why last time she was crying on set. That people should just understand that she's forcing to become like a very virtuous, good woman, like the NDC vice president, the woman. She said that's what she wants. She wants that when you Google her name, Professor Jane, when you Google her name, you should have good things about her like Professor Jane. She said it. But I said now when you write about her, you Google her name, nothing good comes. From I'm 16 till now, it is either rape, it is either sexual assault, it's about fight or what. And she has just brought a new thing into the system that she has been arrested, or she has been invited and arrested later. She was invited and arrested. And the reason was because somebody made a complaint about character information. Now, if somebody shares anything with you, Rosie, I said it last week here, anybody on earth that you are free enough to share your sexual issues with, listen, share your sexual issues with anybody around you, whether friends or people who are just around you, and you can't keep what you are doing to yourself, and you think you are disgracing me who has sex with you, and disgracing yourself.
Right. Because one day it's going to go out there.
You see, Mzbel, if not because of the way she came to misbehave with Tracey and their languages, like when this thing happened, just a phone call, she'll be released from the place. I'm telling you.
So she's still there?
No, she was bailed. She was granted bail and was reported the next day.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that there are people.
And who would she have called to take her out?
No, there are a lot of people in her life, including the Papano.
So
Not Kokulu.
So the Papano would have taken her out.
Because look, when you associate yourself with some level, when you have issues, just a phone call can take you out.
Who is this Papano?
You want to know the Papano?
Yes.
You want to know. You are married. So what do you need Papano for?
But you're saying that with that phone call to the Papano.
Yes, I'm saying that you are married.
Who is the Papano?
No, what I told you, if you want to know the Papano, come and see me. I will introduce you to the Papano through Tracey. It's not formally, maybe I had a contact of the Papano, but now the Papano has changed his number.
So because of the issues that happened, the Papano has now left me.
No, they left a long time. You've forgotten what Tracey said. No, that's what I'm saying. No, in life, no matter what happens, if you leave the boat not wrecking and not causing dust behind you, you can always recall. That's why when I live in a TV station, any company, don't live with a lot of misunderstanding, so that one day something happens, you can call back. But the way Mzbel went in that situation, who will she call?
But do you know the issues Mzbel had with the Papano?
No, they didn't have any issue.
So why are you saying
she was not able to give the Papano a child, according to Tracey Bachi. Went me a woman, my woman, eh?
Now one more be let's say, why can't you pick up a phone and call the person?
What's it?
Why can't you call?
Say no to the agile. And I agile means what can be yanka. What I'm saying is that when you speak evil or even speak the truth about people, you end up in a place where when you need people to trust you or believe in what you are doing, you don't get anybody. So these three girls, that's why I was bringing Tracey Bachi, bringing Gloria in and other people, that Tracey spoke to Gloria a lot of truth. Or she didn't say all, but Gloria twisted it. Gloria spoke about Zandi Kamel, spoke about Muesha Budon, spoke about John Mahama, spoke about all the people, the conversation they've had. Why can't we learn how to keep secret to ourselves? Why? Why? I mean, why will A plus share a sexual lifestyle with Honorable Kennedy Japan, all right? And then Honorable Kennedy Japan will come and say it. Then A plus will come and confirm. And then Tracey Bachi will come and say, yes, it's true, so what? Why do we do that to ourselves?
Is it the society that you think?
It is bad parenting. And that is why I keep saying that our problem...
Are you saying that Kennedy Japan's parents were bad parents?
No, Kennedy Japan, where he is now.
But you said it's bad parenting.
It's bad parenting. That is why A plus can go and share his sexual secret with Kennedy Japan.
But Kennedy Japan sat on TV and shared.
No, what you don't understand what I'm saying. In the first place, why should A plus have a sexual relationship with Tracey Bachi, alleged, and is able to share that 10 years ago had a relationship with this person?
So A plus parents are bad parents.
Because where from the information?
So A plus.
It's bad parenting.
And then Kennedy Japan also sat on.
No, once they told
Kennedy Japan's parents not bad parents.
No, because he was told that we all know that Kennedy Japan is a TV station. He is a TV
Why
station.
you defended one?
No, this is not defense. The question is that you are told something. And what I told you.
But you said earlier that I'm supposed to be able to keep secrets.
So I'm saying that.
Maybe he confided in him. He didn't know that you go and say.
Thank you. So I'm saying that I confided in you. So at the end of the day, me, myself, why am I confiding in you with a secret? We don't confide in people with secrets. That's what I'm saying in the first place. A plus is where the trouble started from.
So he has said it. Now, Kennedy, why go say?
So why did you tell Kennedy? Kennedy is not a doctor. He's not a counselor. He's not a doctor. He's not a counselor. He's not a reverend minister. He's an honorable member. And he's a lawyer to be. So why are you sharing this with him? Friendship for what?
That's his friend.
The fact that you're my friend doesn't mean I share everything with you.
But you said that Tracey went to share with Gloria.
So I'm saying,
okay.
So why
should A sharing?
There are things that Tracey could have not shared with Gloria because she's a friend.
You see, listen, counselor, you are the one saying that Tracey has every right to share her story with Gloria because they are friends. Wait.
Thank you.
And then,
but Gloria doesn't have every right to share what Tracey shared with her with other people.
Thank you. Now, why is it that A+ is sharing his side of his story with his friend, and why are you saying his friend has the right to share it?
No, you see, the thing is that when you share something with somebody, you didn't tell the person. You can't tell the person, man, can't throw beer, and I can't throw beer. The fact is that once you break it by sharing, remember that it is no more a secret.
So
because 3 is a crowd.
So whose parent is that?
Whose parent is bad? From A+, bad parenting. Honorable Kennedy Japan, bad parenting. Tracey watching, bad parenting. So once Gloria bad parenting.
Okay. So now we see later all of them.
No, once somebody you see
bad parents.
Bad parenting is the reason why people will share things that are supposed to be secret.
Okay.
Generally, you understand what I'm saying? That is what the confusion is now. So the education is going for you all the girls. That is true. There are men that have been blessed with us to help you financially. They want to have sex with you before they give you employment. If you are not ready for the employment, or you are ready for the employment but you are not ready for the sexual intercourse, go to another man who will not sleep with you. But don't take the sexual intercourse and come and think you are maligning the person or sharing this as a testimony. Let's change our lifestyle. It's not the best thing to do. Because it's becoming a common thing in this country. We should learn how to keep secret, even in companies. In the office of the president, people say that and when another came, I was working in the castle, but you think even me? When I come and become a president at the castle, everybody I meet before the previous government, I will sack all of them and bring my family. Me, if anybody votes me into any position, I'll do family and friends.
Why?
Me.
But what if your family and friends are not capable of doing?
Define capable.
They are not qualified.
What? Define qualification.
How
many of the people that have been put?
Can I be a doctor?
Doctor.
You put me in charge of.
I will not make you a doctor. You know what I'll make you?
What?
I'll make you dog borrow over doctors even though you can't speak English. I'm telling you.
Why?
Because Bible says that.
Control. How will I speak to things I don't?
Are you not speaking to me?
Yes.
You come and I tell you what to go and say.
So I should always come to you.
Who put you there? As you're sitting down, are you talking to me straight or there's a talk back in your ear?
There's no talk back.
The questions you are asking, is your normal questions?
It's my question.
Oh, Mali.
No, I know.
You are talking for that.
Are you serious?
Every host will only know there's a break, not because they feel break. There's a talk back in their ear. No.
It's not always.
Any unprofessional presenter is the one who sits without a talk back. I'm telling you.
What if you have a problem with your talk back?
Then don't come on TV at all. Because somebody must alert you. It's not somebody to come and hey, break. No. It's unprofessional. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I'm saying that anytime there's somebody,
You need to put people that know about the job.
She is my sister. And I know she knows about the job. What is the job? My brother put me here. That's all. I will put a governor over Bank of Ghana. Not because he's an accountant.
So you just put anybody there.
If you call them anybody, this is my family member. So those of you making noise that is family and friends, hey, shut up. I cannot put alien in a place where I have to flatulate. Do you know the sound of my flatulence? If your brother flatulates, shut up while I greet you. Will you go and say in public? If your brother is a drunkard and he's in a castle, he's drinking here and there, will you go and say it? Because your brother's shame is your family shame.
So you would rather...
I will put my brothers around me, my family around me. Even the gateman will be my family member. So the houseboy will be my family member.
I say that if you should be appointed as a CEO of a company, or
I will change all the closest people to me. My secretary who will send me tea will be a lady I'm in a relationship with. Hey, if you don't date your secretary who is feeding you with tea, very soon somebody will pollute her to give you tea back. You will sleep and sign documents and say, don't joke. Men who have relationship with their secretaries, who have started business with them, their business flourish. There are men who drive away secretaries that they don't have a relationship with.
And what about their team?
What team?
The team around them.
No, if you date the team around you, you know.
Not dating, I mean the team around you. Will you change the team around you as well?
Straight ahead, oh. You don't live with unloyal people. Don't try it. You think when Tracey was telling Gloria the things and sharing the issue with the things and telling Gloria that even when this girl went to the north, he went to sleep. You think Tracey was saying just for anything.
So you can't succeed with people that.
Nana Akufo-Addo, the president of the Republic of Ghana, can never succeed with aliens in the castle. So when his brothers are close to him and they are talking, and you are making noise, shut up. Anybody they put you in power, make sure that the closest people around you are the people who are from your family. A man's enemy is from his own family. So create enemies around you from your family.
Rather than outsiders.
Outsiders, now come better you on my card obey. Even a pastor, if your brother becomes your aide, he knows what he's doing for you. Bring other people. If truly that Najagezi spoke to Tracey, what's the name of the girl? Mzbel about what they are saying is true, all you know is a lie. Are you sure that if Mzbel has a brother like Najagezi, he will come and speak it outside? When you think you are destroying the world, are you not destroying the world with us?
Anyway.
So don't bring people who are not. So me, when you put me in power, I will put my closest friend. You see now, I'll make my wife deputy.
On that note, let's talk about your wife not being able to speak her own language.
Thank you. So
is it the dialect here?
The dialect. Okay, so I think last week when we finished, then this lady called and said that the husband has set a standing order in their house, and the standing order is that she shouldn't speak her hometown language with her family in this house. Number 2, she should be able to speak English so that the children will learn how to speak English. Now, and everybody on the page was saying that yes, the husband is right. Why? Because if we are sitting together and your family comes, and you know I can't speak your family tongue language, you should not speak the language. Speak English for me to understand.
For everybody else to understand.